Brothers and sisters, family first, of course. And this is, again, as I said in my last video, I want to give a huge thanks and praises to America and the home and the land of the brave and the free. Now, there are things that people are overlooking right now, and that is who is Vladimir Zelensky. Who is Zelensky? Who is his wife? Now, if you haven't done your research, and if you haven't done your homework, I'm here to explain something. Okay? You see, Zelensky, the president still of the Ukraine, shares the same blood as Russians. Okay? What am I implying? Well, I'm implying nothing. Except for you don't know who is who until you really do your research. Now, Zelensky also is an ex-actor. And now you're seeing an exodus from the Ukraine. Now, who's going to fill in the Ukraine? Now, I want to give a huge thanks and praises, of course, right now to my mentor. No fingers being pointed at me, but shout out to my brother and to my mentor. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the advice you've given me. 2 thumbs up. Anyhow, who is Zelensky? So Zelensky is an actor. He's an ex-actor. And I remember I saw something that reminded me of who this man really is. Now, he had a big S on his forehead for Superman. Now, his wife. Who is his wife? Now, don't quote me on this, but I believe she's an ex-comedian. Okay? Now, and I'm only going to tell you my thoughts because here in the United States of America, we have freedom of speech, okay? And we have the freedom to talk about how we feel. And furthermore, this is how it could be. Now, what if, this is a big what if, but what if Zelensky, the father of the Ukraine, by the way, the Ukraine's only 25 years old, okay? Not even 30 years old. So I want to give my thanks and praises to Nato right now. And to, of course, the United States of America. We're staying out of this fight. This is not our fight. If bio-warfare comes down to it, it's still not our fight. But I have some thoughts that I want to share. Now, if we refuse to buy oil from Vladimir Putin, who has all the oil? Does that really make you think? Who has all the oil now? Well, Vladimir Putin. Now, what does oil do? I told you in the last video, or actually, I didn't say this. Oils not only can fuel a fire, but oil fuels war. You understand me? No fingers being pointed back. Oil fuels war. So we stopped buying their oil thanks to President Biden, which now all of a sudden I'm thinking to myself, wow, who's President Biden? I don't know anything about his background. Strange to me. Why not buy all of Vladimir Putin's oil and put him out of business? And these are my thoughts, of course. You know, I think differently than everybody else, as you know. I'm not always correct, but I'm not always wrong. Now, I do believe that Biden is most definitely in the best interest of the United States of America. However, I don't know. I do not know. Now, where I stand on this, not global, this war between Ukraine and Russia, which really is just between Russia and Russia, that's just my opinion. People are letting in thousands of people and into their country not knowing who they are. I want to give my thanks and praises to Trump. You see, people understood that Donald Trump, thank you, my brother, family, of course. But I want to say thank you because he kept us very safe. And right now, knowing and having insight that potentially bioweapons may be used in war, and saying we will enter the conflict. Well, first of all, family, think about this. The Ukraine had how long? They had over a month's warning. Now, how do you know? I'm going to tell you this right now. Believe in half of what you see and nothing of what you hear. Okay? How do you know what you're seeing is on the television is actually real? How do you know that the people on the television, for example, they're not under duress of some sort? How do you know it's not all hearsay? Well, I'm here to tell you it is all hearsay. How do you know that there are not people infiltrating each country as Ukrainians enter each country? See, people are not thinking about this, and this is where my thoughts lead me to, you know? My thoughts lead me to be thinking like, whoa, this is maybe how we should be thinking. So if you didn't know, now you know. Vladimir Zelensky, not Putin, was actually an ex-actor. And now, something that struck me as odd is the fact that his wife said, this is now a war in Europe. Now, why would this be a war in Europe? Could it be because, now ask yourself this, could it be because they're sending people into each country and maybe infiltrating each country? Well, that's a big if, and that's a big wonder that I have thought in my head. And there's no fingers being pointed back at me. Not at all. Not today, not tomorrow. This is how I think. I think outside the box. And I think, well, I think that people are being played for fools. So with that said, brothers and sisters, I want to say thank you for watching my channel. I really want to say thank you to everybody. And you know, we have freedom of speech and we have freedom of liberties that we have that people don't have. And I don't even know the Ukrainian laws. I don't know the Ukrainian laws. All I know is the laws here in the United States, and that is one, freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom to bear arms, freedoms that they do not have in the Ukraine. So maybe they're reaching out to other countries, literally. So this is just the way I think. You never know who's who. So with that said, brothers and sisters, I believe that's probably enough said. But with that said, may peace be with you and also with you. There will be more continued. With that said, I love you all. Thank you for watching. But like I said, I'm going to say this one last time, family. Believe, and this is the art of war. Believe in half of what you see and nothing of what you hear. With that said, stay blessed.